Alright. Hello, everyone. Hello, Shark Eater, Dreamer Key, Zelinky, and Zopiad. Thank you guys for the good luck. Also, good morning, Moogle Knight and Jackie-chan. I'm doing alright today. I'm happy that we managed to finally get a new PB. But hopefully today we can do even better. Also, thanks for the good luck, Carlos Raven Bloobs and Cloverfield. Also, hello, the next dev. It is indeed a stream day. I did stream yesterday, though, despite yesterday being Tuesday, but that was just for a randomizer race. So thanks for the congrats, Carlos Raven. And yes, we did win the randomizer race, so now we advance to the semifinals in the Skyward Sword randomizer tournament. So thanks for the good luck, Jasmine Dew and Niels Jansen. Also, thanks for the good luck, Kuro Dog and Cat Cantaloupe. Twilight Princess has the best Zelda title screen. It is pretty good. I think most of the title screens are pretty good. I don't know if I specifically have a favorite. So thanks for the good luck, Chris Winnix. Hello, Vork25. What's up is we're gonna start doing runs. Also, thanks for the good luck, Douglas. And hello, Chaitja, literally just a person, Camdog, and Fastest. Thank you guys for the good luck as well. Welcome to today's stream. Oh, nice. Very good. So thanks for the good luck, D3 and Nintendo. Thanks for the GGs as well. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate that Yao lost by forgetting to ping a chest. It does happen to all of us occasionally. Nicely strange to finally see another record than the previous 349 that it was before. Yeah, it's nice to be reminded of progress. Hopefully, we can take the progress even further today. Do that, and we are gonna need at least some good RNG. Alright, that's a good start. So thanks for the good luck, Torrid. And thanks for the good luck as well, 64-bit. Also, hello, Donut Sensei. A little slow on the brake, but that is fine. Really? How did we not... How did Trill not come into contact with the Boko? Oh, okay. I must have gotten pushed too far away or something. Thanks for the best of luck, K-Roo. Thanks for the good luck, Silly Kongaroo. The next rando race should be in 2 days. On another day that I normally don't stream, Friday. Yes, I was the one who figured out the displacement clip tech. I didn't figure out the specific roll stab tech, or that, like, roll stabs have, enough displacement to get Link into a wall, but, like, the general displacement clip technique I did figure out, yes. Okay. Thanks for the congrats, Donut Sensei. And for the good luck as well, Nuglet. So thanks for the good luck, Apes. Unfortunately, displacement clipping only works on GameCube and Wii. It does not work on HD. Since the reason that it works is due to a specific implementation for the fast inverse square root algorithm. That does not return the exact correct number, since it's a fast approximation algorithm. That same algorithm is not used in HD on the back end for calculating things, so... So thanks for the good luck, Renesteiner. I've seen the first looks at the God of War show. I think I heard about a God of War show, but I didn't see anything about it, no. Or, like, see any images. So thanks for the good luck, Forged Quietly in Harune. I'm perchance a game developer. I would not consider myself a game developer now. I did a couple game jams in college and decided that game development was not for me. I do help contribute to, like, development of randomizers, though. It's the wrong one. Maybe the wrong one. Which is not a huge deal, but it'll be like a 1 second time loss if I take the wrong one first. I did take the wrong one. Well, that's fine. I have to do that extra little push first before I can run along the wall. Okay. So thanks for the good luck, Sarah Lynn Ross. Well, is it not? Yeah. Oh, wait, this guy actually went this way. Darn it. Well, yeah, this is not gonna go well. It is unfortunate. Are my hopes or thoughts for the Legend of Zelda movie? I hope that it is good. End of thoughts. So thanks for the good luck, Bradley. You imagine it's very satisfying to use one's knowledge to find glitches that contribute to speedrunning? I mean, I wouldn't say that, like, I found displacement clipping because of, like, having knowledge of something necessarily. Like, the reason I found displacement clipping is because I happened to accidentally notice what was a displacement clip at one point while I was trying things out, which I was not trying to achieve. But because I had, like, tools available to me to understand, or at least to, like, look into more of what was happening, I was able to sort of, like, reverse engineer what happened and figure out that, oh, like, we can just displace into any vertical wall on GameCube, at least. Since I was testing on the GameCube version. What's the difference between this category and any percent? Any percent does not complete Snow Peak Ruins, Goron Mines, or Temple of Time. Nice. Is Wind Waker HD or TPHD Rando in development? Well, the Wind Waker HD Rando has been out for a year and a half, year and 8 months at this point. But there is no TPHD Rando. I don't... There shouldn't be too many logic differences. Like, the starting wallet in HD is 500 versus the vanilla game's 200 for Wind Waker, so... That means, like, you don't need a wallet upgrade to get one of Beetle's Rockspire shop checks, and you also don't need a wallet upgrade to decipher Triforce charts. The logic system that the HD Rando uses is, like, slightly different from the system that the SD Rando uses, since the HD Rando uses, like, a world graph system, whereas the SD Rando uses just, like, raw location list logic. I think the HD Rando also can expect you to get inside Forsaken Fortress without needing the hammer, by allowing you to leaf to an open door after defeating Phantom Ganon, which I don't think the SD randomizer will ever expect you to do. But, like, on the whole, the logic should pretty much be the same between the two. Also, thanks for the good luck, SVB. This should definitely be the correct one this time. Alright. Pretty nice. Also, thanks for the good luck, Peachy. True. GameCube Twilight Princess doesn't have stamps. I think the inclusion of the stamps would actually, like, complicate a potential TPHD rando, since, like, like, the GameCube randomizer, like, it takes up a lot of the unused item slots for custom randomizer items, right? Like, having individual small keys for every dungeon, which means that, you know, there's not just one generic small key item, but there's, like, you know, 9 additional small key items now. But in HD, the stamps have decided to take up a lot of those locations. Alright, we'll continue with this, even though it wasn't the best. So, like, unless you remove the stamp items, you probably don't have enough free, unused item IDs left to put custom randomizer items. Since the game kind of assumes in a lot of circumstances that there can only be 256 possible item IDs, which you'd have to do a lot of tinkering to be able to expand that number to be more than 256. No box breaker for me. Stamps always felt like a really weird thing to put in both HD Zeldas. I mean, stamps are only in TP HD as far as I know. So the Wind Waker HD feature was the Tingle Bottle. No text skip for us either. Track that sends you to Malo Mart. That would be pretty funny, actually. So thanks for the good luck, Enmins. Hope you have a good birthday. I had to live in one of the Zelda games, which would I choose? I mean, Skyward Sword Skyloft seems pretty peaceful. Probably choose that. Also, thanks for the good luck, Snail. Thanks for the good luck as well, Canuck. I mean, the remlets in Skyward Sword disappear once you give Betro all 80 gratitude crystals back. Yeah, Outset Island doesn't seem that bad either. So thanks for the good luck, RXB. There was one Zelda game that I would have to play forever, what would it be? I don't know. Only playing any single game forever doesn't sound particularly fun. Like, it would have to be some kind of sandbox game, right? Like, if I could only play one game forever, I would probably choose something like Minecraft. Apparently I forgot to skip that cutscene. trap types would even make sense in Twilight Princess. Ah! I mean, yeah, the only kind of, like, trap effect that's native to the game already is being frozen. I guess maybe you could do something like a sense trap, which, like, forcibly turns on senses for a minute that you can't get rid of, or something like that. Pretty good fare in Twilight. So, hello, Mega Man Tom. It goes alright. Hoping to get good runs going. This one has a pretty nice start so far. On a cloud of the turn link into wolf form gas. Yeah, you could also do that. You'd have to make sure that it disappears after some amount of time. But that would be funny. Oh yeah, I guess this game does have the shock effect that you can tap into. I forgot about that. Also, thanks for the good luck, Snowy Sparkles. Which Ganon fight do I think is the hardest? If we include it, I think Puppet Ganon is probably one of the, at least one of the hardest bosses to do well, just in general. But, like, if we're just counting Ganon or Ganondorf, really? Alright. I don't think the monkey would have gone too much further, I guess. Probably fine. I don't think I 100%ed TP casually when I played. I don't remember, like, how close I got or whatnot. But there were probably some hard pieces that I missed, I would have to imagine. You meet Zelda, she says the guard is coming, but why isn't the guard a spirit? I mean, I don't think we see the guard. Because I thought in that cutscene, like, we see a door open, but we don't see a spirit or, like, a guard itself. But, like, yeah, it wouldn't... Like, if the guard is just a spirit, the guard isn't gonna see Wolflink anyway. The assumption is that the guard is a shadow beast. I mean, that would also make sense, I suppose. I don't think I ever thought about that too hard. Since I saw that cutscene for the first time when I was like 11. Really? I was too far to the right. That kinda sucks. I still feel like the new PB isn't good enough. I mean, I feel like I can still do better, or like, I can still reasonably get a better run. That's how I would phrase it. Because, like, my PB is good, I would say, but I feel like it is reasonable for me to achieve a better time still. Also, thanks for the good luck, Orion. Thanks for the good luck as well, Esbrag. sure what that other monkey was doing, but seemed to be having a good time running up against the pole. Hello, Gilu chat. Yeah, my PB did have some bad luck on the Armagoma fight. And not the greatest bow RNG, or Ook RNG as well. I mean, this run's also going to lose time on this segment just because we, like, messed up in the first room. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Speaking of bad RNG... Ook, why would you do this to me? Well, at least that time he only did 4. That is a little ridiculous. Cool. The most that I've heard of on a single cycle is 26. If I'm remembering correctly. I don't know if that's the record, though. At least, like, the known record within the speedrunning community. My next SSR race is going to be on Friday. About 3 hours after my normal stream start time. It's not exactly a 50-50 after the second jump. There's like, oh, really? That didn't actually target what I wanted to. Silly. Like, sometimes Ook can decide to do, like, a bunch of extra hops at once instead of just one extra hop. It's not exactly cut and dry like that. I forget what the exact calculation is, though. There's another SSR race because since I won, I move on to the next round and have a new opponent that I race against now. thanks for the good luck, Lysair. Well, the randomizer race did happen yesterday. It just wasn't at my normal stream time. It was like 4 hours after my normal stream time. Yeah, my next opponent is KitKat. So thanks for the good luck, Sad Caesar. I don't know if I would say this is a decent start anymore. It's like... okay, I guess. The Ook RNG really kinda lost us a lot of time. So the races that we had on Sunday, like, the entire match is a best of 3. So on Sunday we did 2 races, and my opponent won one of the races and I won the other race, so it was tied 1-1. So because of that, we then did the 3rd game yesterday. To see who would win the best of 3. So good afternoon, and thanks for the good luck, Boss Lady Trey. I am doing alright. This run got some bad RNG though, which isn't great, but... continue with it. Never mind, maybe we won't continue with it. Thanks, Bombskit. Yeah, I mean, we're like right up against the cutscene trigger there, so if we get hit by an enemy, we get hit into the trigger regardless of what direction it is, which is a little unfortunate. I don't remember the last time the bomb skit's done that. Usually if that happens, it's due to the Bokoblin running over. Okay. There's been no full game tasks for TPHD, so I'm not sure what the record would be. A task would obviously be faster than an RTA run, but a task would get to do some cool tricks due to being able to skip Zora armor via super swimming. Also, thanks for the good luck, Shaman. So, hello, Matt. Nice damage. So thanks for the good luck, Maddie. Oh yeah, that's fair, Lysair. I don't really put up, like, scheduled starting times for things on YouTube or on Twitch, really. Like, your best bet probably would be to, like, look at the previous stream and go to the very end of it and see if I, like, mention what time a thing is gonna be at. At least for, like, the randomizer races. I mean, I guess since those happen at specific times, I could, like, put them on a schedule of some sort. But I don't really put, like, my regular streams on a, like, predetermined schedule, despite the fact that they are on a predetermined schedule. Alright, pretty good Bokoblins. Thanks for the good luck, Isakage Hero. Oh yeah, the SS Rando website doesn't have anything to do with the, like, tournaments that are run. I think there should be, like, a ZSR page, maybe, that, like, lists at least everything that'll be, like, on ZSR Restream. Also, that's not a great start for the goats. No, this would have been really nice if... Wow. Been able to continue if not for this guy over here. Also, thanks for the good luck parallelograms. The ZSR scheduling page just lists anything scheduled. Well, yeah, I guess, like, if... the question would be, like, if it lists... just, like, anything that is scheduled that could potentially be on ZSR. But... I don't know if that's the case. Nice. So thanks for the good luck, Crow. Thanks for the good luck as well, Miss Cine. So the placement of the goats isn't random. The goats are in the same place every time, but what is random is how sensitive each individual goat is. And at, like, what distance away will they start reacting to Link and, like, turning away and stuff like that. So that's what's actually random about the goats, is how sensitive they are. Which is why doing them consistently is very difficult. Do I have any pets? I do not have any pets now. Okay, that works. One more. There you go. Alright. Also, thank you very much, Bacon, for the 61 bits. Thank you for the good luck. I guess that is the closest you can get to good luck, huh? So thanks for the good luck as well, Soup. Oh, man, that same group of goats was very sensitive again. Ah, this kind of worked out, though. Yeah. Okay, nice. Hooray! We get to continue. It is fun when we can get a break slide in during the goats going into the pen. Playing within 5 minutes of gold throughout a 5-hour run is wild. I mean, this run is about 4 hours, but... like, generally, how close you can play to some of best, like, kind of depends on the game, and, like, how consistent it's possible to be at the game. Right, so, like, for instance, like, Twilight Princess is at least as far as the games that I run, generally on the more difficult to keep up with some of best side of things. Especially the GameCube version. The HD version isn't as difficult, mostly thanks to input buffering and just not having as many difficult tricks to do. But, like, it's pretty hard on GameCube just due to, like, how many difficult tricks there are and also how many, like, single-frame time savers. Like, time saves where you have to, like, press A on a single frame to do, like, a jump attack for, like, a fast midna jump or for skipping a midna text or something like that. Right, and, like, Wind Waker is even harder to keep up with your Sum of Best on. But, like, Skyward Sword, for instance, is easier. Like, generally, I think top Skyward Sword runners are within, like, a minute of their Sum of Best for the any % route. And, like, obviously, it still takes a lot of practice to get to that point. But, yeah, it's kind of game-dependent how close you can be to your Sum of Best. And also category-dependent, right? Because different categories will have different tricks. Like, I think for glitchless, I was only, like, 4 minutes off of my Sum of Best for a 5-hour run, but, like, it's glitchless. There aren't a whole lot of difficult tricks in glitchless. There are still a few, but, like, you know. There's not a whole lot of stuff that you have to worry about failing in glitchless for the most part. Nice. I definitely wanted that skull. Thanks. Also, thanks for the good luck, Kelsey. And then obviously, like, how much RNG there is also going to affect things. Also, thanks for the good luck, Julie. Also, yeah, Chris Winix, the attacks that we're doing, like, while we're in jail as Wolflink are to try and break the box that covers the dig spot before the cutscene is over. Because then it saves 3 frames if we don't have to break it afterwards. And, like, there's nothing else you can do while you're waiting there, so you may as well go for it. So thanks for the good luck, Miyamoto Psych. Alright, Moogle, we'll see you later. Hope work goes well. I do also hope that I get another PB. That would be pretty cool. Also, thanks for the good luck, Darky Time and Brandino. I am a fan of Super Smash Bros. Melee. I never played a whole lot of Melee, so... I don't really have a strong opinion about Melee. But, like, I've played it a couple times, and it, you know, seems fun. I've never played, like, Smash Bros. Competitively in any sense, though. Nice. I did play a lot of Brawl in middle school. So Brawl is definitely the Smash Bros. Game I have the most time in. And, like, occasionally if, like, my friends are playing Ultimate or something, I can, like, join in and fight usually, but I never, like, go out of my way to play Smash Bros. Thank you very much, Pumpkin, for the 21 months of Tier 1. I'm going to ignore the message, though, because I'm going to simply choose that it does not exist. So thanks for the good luck music boxes. Yeah, I mean, the... like, HD and the original game are kind of different. They're mostly different at the beginning, as, like, the run goes on. The later parts of the run have more similarities than the earlier parts do. Like, there's pretty much no difference in strategy between HD and the original in, like, Palace of Twilight or in Hyrule Castle. But early on, there's a lot of differences because HD does not have Back in Time or Early Master Sword, which changes how you go through the beginning of the game. And each game also has, like, some version-exclusive glitches that the other ones don't. Like, GameCube and Wii have displacement clipping. GameCube and HD have long jump attacks. Wii and HD have third-person claw shot clips. Etc. I've run 100% for HD before. I've never run it for GameCube, though. Ah, yes, I did win the randomizer race yesterday. So thanks for the best of luck, Jungbei. Oh, darn it, that's not what I wanted. Wanted to delay that blue rupee. Really? Oh, I guess that's not a huge deal. Still be the same amount. But this swing wasn't fast now, which sucks. And unfortunately, slow monkey. Probably losing time on Boomerang. The randomizer races are coordinated on racetime.gg, yeah. So thanks for the good luck to Poppy. Glad you enjoy the TP content. Even if I'm yawning through it. What Zelda item do I like least in this game? Is there an item I like the least? I don't know. So thank you very much, Farting Spaniard, for the 7 months at Tier 1. Do appreciate the continued support. Otherwise known as 7 years, I suppose. Oh. It's kind of dumb with the Bokoblin. Oh, hopefully this guy turns left. Okay. I guess bomblings are pretty useless. Nintendo was like, what if we made bomb shoes, except they could only go on the ground? Thanks for the good luck, Cowcat. So thanks for the good luck, Epsy. Oh, what am I doing? I got confused and thought I was at the first door. I did win yesterday's race, yeah. Yeah, Yal unfortunately forgot to check the sealed grounds chest, or the sealed temple chest. And, well, that happened to have Water Dragon scale, which was kind of important. Howard. Thanks for the good luck lyric. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, 5 is better than 14. Or is it 15? Whatever ridiculous amount we got last time. 1, 2... Alright. Only 7. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Still a held. Still a held? Still ahead, at least. I can English. Nice. Yeah, the amount of hops that Ook does is random. It just has to be at least 2 hops, but... After 2 hops, the game begins rolling RNG to see if he continues hopping. Really? Ah, well. A while since I missed that. As far as I'm aware, there is no maximum number of hops. Ugh. Interesting. Coming. Little unfortunate there. You lost time to a bunch of small things. That segment was not the best. My favorite soundtrack from Twilight Princess? Probably Midna's Lament. Pretty standard answer, I'm sure. Hidden Village is also very good, though. Yours is the song after you beat a boss. Yeah, that's also pretty good. Was that a boss music? Also a pretty top-tier choice. For Skyward Sword... I would say probably the Levias fight theme. My favorite track. Thanks for the good luck ace. Thanks for the GGs on the PB as well. You have still not played MM or Skyward Sword. I mean, that's fine. I haven't completed a lot of the 2D Zelda games. Also, thanks for the good luck, KitKat. Because, yeah, I've never completed Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, the Oracle games, or Minish Cap, so... I still got some Zelda games I have to finish. I guess also Four Swords Adventures I don't think I ever finished. My next randomizer race is going to be on Friday at about 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So in, like, almost exactly 24 hours from now. Or, excuse me, 48 hours from now. It's not Thursday. Never finished the Oracle games or Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Yeah, that's fair. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks do have very non-traditional control styles. So, like, if that's not something you vibe with, then it makes sense to not really get into them. So yeah, I did run Echoes of Wisdom for a little bit when it came out. Pretty much only because we very quickly figured out how to wrong warp to the end of the game. So it didn't actually take a whole lot to learn how to do the speedrun. When the only thing you really had to learn was the wrong warp itself and how to fight the final boss with very few echoes. Oh yeah, the glitch that actually allowed for wrong warping, which was menu storage, got patched in a regular Switch 1 update. Like, the most recent Switch 1 update for Echoes of Wisdom has it patched. Also, thanks for the good luck, Makuya. Oh, really? Really? Okay, that I'm actually surprised by. Pretty sure I was holding straight up, and that I had gotten all the way back. It didn't ease up on the control stick enough. Of course, that one made it. That stinks, but we'll continue. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why that first one failed. Because, yeah, that's gonna lose us about 40 seconds over our best. Well, I mean, the time lost from that mistake isn't gonna be apparent until we split for Elven, or until we split for Lenebru Vessel. We're gonna be like plus 35 or something. Sub 340 is not possible, at least RTA, with current knowledge. A task would almost certainly get, like, well below 340, but a human would not be able to. Also, thanks for the good luck, Evangeline Zelda. Be considered a good time for this run. I mean, I feel like my current PB is already pretty good, but I mean, for someone who's, like, learning this category and wants to, like, eventually shoot for getting, like, a good time, I guess, like, anything that's, like, 4 hours or under would be pretty good. I don't think any other top runners have done all dungeons runs with all of the new strats. Oh, that was way too late. Why did I pause so late there? That turned us slightly. Yeah. Alright, well, that run one is also a bust now. And we'll take a quick break before starting the next one. You would be happy with sub 5 hours. I mean, yeah, in general, like, I don't think anyone who speedruns a game should be, like, specifically trying to get, or specifically should be trying to get a time simply because, like, other people say that time is good, right? I think you should speedrun if you think speedrunning is fun. Regardless of what the time is. I mean, yeah, the start of that run, like, was pretty nice. I'm still not sure why I failed the bomb house skip the first time. You speedrun for the red splits and to lose thousands of dollars a year on visiting friends. I guess that is technically one perspective of it. I mean, you had some green splits earlier today, though, Ace, so it's not entirely red splits. Also, hello, little punk. You speedrun so you can hold a capybara squeak toy while talking about robots. Suppose that did happen, huh? So thanks for the good luck, Schwanik. Thanks for the good luck as well, little punk. I'm surprised I didn't get stopped there, but we'll take it. Hey, nice. First try, gate clip. So thanks for the good luck, Red Jirachi. Thanks for the gooder luck, Shaman. Twilight Princess, the first one to introduce Bokoblin? No. Bokoblins, I'm pretty sure were introduced in Wind Waker. At least Wind Waker is the first 3D Zelda game to have Bokoblins. I don't know about 2D. Okay. Very nice. Almost a best segment, actually. Well, yeah, so, like, I know the original Legend of Zelda had, like, moblins. I don't remember, like, Bokoblins in any form, though, in, like, Zelda 1, 2, or Link to the Past. But granted, I had not completed those games casually, so I could just be not knowing. Oh my goodness. Why? Oh, okay. I guess he went the right direction. Well, and then this guy went the wrong direction. Both of you went the wrong direction. Alright, well. Not the best goats, but we'll continue with it. Okay, the wiki says they first appeared in Wind Waker, right? With the Wind Waker wand on the bottom right of the screen. That's just part of my general layout. At least for, like, 16:9 games. So thank you very much, Octopus Garden, for the red rupee. Thank you for the best wishes and the good luck. I am doing alright. Feeling kind of like low energy today. But I can still speedrun. Ah, I see, Lysair. Yeah, I could see the... like, I could see getting confused on that. Nice camera. Ow. And at least we got the text skip. Vitamin D shortage. I mean, considering that I don't go outside enough, I guess that's possible. So, good day, haha. Welcome to the attempts. Ah, I see, Lysair. Thank you very much, ZS141, for the 8 months at Tier 1. Thank you for the good luck as well. And you continue to enjoy the speedruns where we sometimes go fast. Really? Did not want to get seen by Russell there, but unfortunately he was in a pretty bad spot. It's not surprising that we lost, like, 9 seconds to my best there. I don't have a current, like, specific goal time for the run now. I just want a run that feels better. Hello, Alatrius. get back here, please? That bug's usually not that bad. But he kept going in the directions that I didn't think he would go in. So thanks for the good luck, Bram. Thanks for the congrats on my PB. Thanks for the good luck, Lucas Steiner. Yeah, the Puppet Zelda RNG in my PB was not too bad. Still thought it was funny that I missed doing a quick spin on Ganondorf, thanks to Epona controls. Which is not something that normally happens. What are the gas prices in America now? I mean, it's gonna heavily depend on where in America you live. Like, if you live in a populated city, I'm pretty sure gas prices are usually much higher than if you live, like, in a rural area. I'm not particularly tuned into gas prices because I don't drive, but I think it's usually somewhere around, like, $4 to $5 here. Per gallon. Yeah, I know, monkey. Ah, blue rupee. Okay. Take advantage of this. I know, monkey. We're going. Darn it, we got a slow one. I guess, not the greatest monkey, but at least we got rid of the blue ruby text. Yeah, Gale Boomerang long jump attacks are not possible on a Wii. Oh yeah, I guess if you drive an electric car, you also wouldn't care about gas prices, huh? This does not look like it's gonna work, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Alright, well, I guess I'll still do this. We missed, but it's still the same anyway. Make some more expensive channel point rewards for those of you that are true ballers. Probably not. You don't want to click waste points 10 times, it's not as efficient. Well, you know, sometimes, Ace, we have to work with systems that are not efficient. Are the points only for gambling? Well, see, it's not called gambling if you just call it a prediction, right? As a speedrunner, shouldn't I want you to waste the biggest amount of points in the least amount of time? I mean, it doesn't particularly matter to me, since whether or not people waste points does not affect my speedrun. But if you do want to efficiently waste all your points, you can always go all in on a prediction and then be wrong, and then lose all your points that way. If you beat me in a staring contest, can I add channel point reward for 50k? Probably not. So thanks for the good luck, Leanne. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good start. Fortunately, the others were in a slightly inconvenient spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yay, we had a not bad ook. Yes, ook does get a cookie. Still lost time, though, but that wasn't really to ook, that was to other things. Any way to delay cutscene triggers? Not that I can immediately think of off the top of my head. going for a double claw shots, displacement eclipse, skipping the fight trigger. I mean, I don't know if you'd be able to skip that fight trigger. Because I think that trigger is just constantly checking if you're below a certain Y value to start the cutscene or not. Because, like, in theory, I guess... I mean, I don't think you have the proper position for this, but, like, if you Midna dived down to be in front of the chest, the cutscene would not play until you, were free from Midna again. And maybe, in theory, there's a frame there where you'd be able to open the chest, but I don't know about that for sure. Because, like, I'm pretty sure if you call Midna, like, as you enter a cutscene trigger, right, Midna plays first, and then, like, the cutscene will play afterwards. Thanks for the good luck, Jason Lopez. Glad you enjoy the speedruns. Maybe Ace? I mean, the problem, I assume, would be that, like, regardless of how you did it, if it was possible, you would have to fall directly in front of the chest and already facing the chest, and then hope that there's a frame where you could, in theory, press the A button to open the chest. But that also sounds like it would probably... kind of sounds like you'd be adding another Gorge Void into the run. Granted, the penalty wouldn't be as bad for failing it, but... Also, thank you very much, MW, for the 38 months at Tier 1. You very much for the over 3 years of support and for the good luck. Yeah, because the fight itself is already very fast, so... Or skipping the fight is already very fast. What's my favorite mini-boss? I guess probably Ook, because Ook is funny. So thanks for the good luck, Revo. I love Ook so much, then why did I do Ookless? Well, I do love Ook, but unfortunately, if letting Ook appear were to waste time, then... Unfortunately, I'm gonna choose to not waste the time. Hello. Or why that guy wasn't interested at all. What Zelda 3D do I recommend for start speedrunning for first time ever? Whichever one you think looks the most interesting, or that you think looks the most fun. Because every one of them is going to require some amount of effort to put in for learning. Like, even the ones that are the easiest still require effort, right? Some, of course, are definitely harder than others, but I wouldn't really say to let whether or not a game is easy or hard be, like, a particularly discouraging factor, especially since, like, the category that... Nice, good camera. Like, the category that you maybe decide to run can also, like, influence how easy or hard it is. But most 3D Zelda games usually have, like, beginner-friendly categories that you can try. Or just beginner-friendly routes for, like, the any percent category. Arbiters and Goron Mines going to be my biggest time saves. Well, the segment I can save the most individual time on is bow. I don't... Arbiters I can save some time in, but not as much as on my bow segment. Cargrock is flying upwards. Now the Cargrock is flying downwards. Because it was so far downwards over here, I could use this slope to do the strategy instead. Well, Skyward Sword HD doesn't have back in time, so all Skyward Sword HD runs are done without back in time, because it does not exist. I guess saying it doesn't exist is not exactly correct, because, like, you can still trigger back in time with, like, hacking, but... as far as we're aware, there's no way to trigger back in time in Skyward Sword HD. without hacking of some kind. But thanks for the good luck, Moon Princess. Ah, yes, we were out of bounds there. The Cargrock is normally not supposed to fly out of bounds like that. Howard. Thanks for the good luck, Dirt Nacho. Will I touch Wind Waker in the nearish future? I didn't have any plans to. So, not immediately, I don't think. Do I think the lack of back in time in both TPHD and Skyward Sword HD is a bad thing, or something good because there's new possibilities for glitches? I mean, I think it would be interesting if those games had back in time, but I don't think that, like, just because there is no back in time that it's inherently more uninteresting. I guess those statements kind of contradict each other in some way, but, like, I do think it's good that, in some regards, the, like, remakes are not just the same as the originals when it comes to speedrunning. Because that makes just for a more diverse speedrunning scene, right? What's my favorite spot to visit in this game? I mean, I'd say my favorite spot in general in this game is probably just Snow Peak Ruins. I do enjoy the aesthetic of Snow Peak. So thanks for the good luck, Lux Lune. You like the water temple? Is that just you? I mean, if you're talking about a lake bed temple in this game, I don't think so. Like, I really enjoy lake bed temple in this game. What about the Snow Peak aesthetic appeals to me? I think part of it is that I just usually enjoy, at least in video games, like, environments that have snow or ice in them. Also just, like, the design of Snow Peak, I think is really cool. And also that, like, despite it being a mostly frigid environment, there are some rooms that feel warm and cozy. That's true. The central room of Lake Bed can get pretty confusing since there's not a lot of distinct landmarks in it. Especially since the staircase can change any which way direction. Darn it. That was kind of slow. Yeah, we're not making this. Unfortunately. No fast vent cycle for us. I am playing on a Wii U, since that's the console this game was released on. Am I going to try and beat Beast for 100%? If you mean GameCube, almost certainly not. If you mean HD, I didn't have any plans to immediately run 100%, just because, like, as a one-skip existing in 100% is kind of bad. To have a trick almost 3 hours into the run that's not guaranteed to work. Since I ran 100%, a bunch of, like, things that, I had, like, bad consistency at were made better. Like, the Cave of Ordeal fairy floor skips, and also, like, Iralfo skip is much better now. And I'm generally consistent enough at early Snow Peak that I probably wouldn't lose as many runs to it in 100% anymore, but... It's also still 7 hours long. So thanks for the good luck, Luna the Wolf. Thanks for the good luck as well, Mieritari. That jump there was to skip a mailman trigger. I think more accurately, to disable a mailman trigger. Something like that. We don't have to talk to the mailman, is the outcome. A little sketchy, but we got it. Thanks for the good luck, Octopus copy. We will see the mailman in this run. Exactly once. Is right before we get Zora armor. So thanks for the good luck, Cow the Wow. So technically the mailman trigger that we run into is skippable, but the reason we run into it is because there's another mailman trigger that we would hit later on if we did skip that one, and so it doesn't save any time to skip that one if we're going to be forced to hit the mailman trigger later on anyway, which is the one for exiting Kakariko Village after we get Zora armor. The one in front of Kakariko isn't skippable because, we just don't have a way to jump past it, I'm pretty sure. It's also inconvenient to skip because we're on Epona at that time. Nice. And we would like to not have to slow down and stop on Epona, if possible. Alright, Lysair, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching today. You get good rest. How long have I been grinding this run? I guess technically since, the beginning of December last year? About 3 months. It was right after the GDQ games list came out, but then I was gone for, 2 weeks for Zeldathon/GDQ. mean, yeah, over a month is still correct. So thank you very much, Leanne, for the raid. With apparently the message that Wind Waker HD is better than TP HD. And I mean, I do just kind of agree with this, so I don't think this is a major point of contention, in my opinion at least. Really, that missed? Thanks for the raid, Leanne. Hope that the stream went well. I missed targeting the bug there. Oh, pop again and skip RNG. Makes sense. Ah, yes, I did get a new record on the previous stream where we did attempts. Beat my previous record by about 50 seconds. That was almost too late. That was kind of silly. Why I was expecting the desert cutscene. Thanks for the good luck, Jazzbjorn. How many times/hours have I spent running this game? I don't know. I guess LiveSplit actually does keep track of total playtime, in the sense of, like, total time that you've spent with the splits active. Which would be the total amount of time that I've spent running this category specifically, at least. That doesn't include other categories. So thanks for the good luck, Joe Sheep. And for the good luck as well, Baz. I mean, at least the All Dungeons speedrun itself, I've completed fully at least 49 times, since that's what the number on the top right of Live Split is. Out of 578 attempts. But thanks for the good luck sledging. Well, so technically you can skip that mailman trigger, but if you do, then we just get forcibly run into a different mailman trigger later, and it's more convenient to run into the later, or to run into the earlier mailman trigger like we did here, instead of running into the later one. So, it does not save time to skip that one. Alright, nice. We got a new record 2 days ago on the stream from Monday. As far as the route goes, I mean, I've only really run this category within, like, the past year. And I also ran it back in 2020, so the route is a little bit... I guess, like, the overall route is still the same between now and 2020, but there were, like, new skips found that shortened certain sections. Like Kitty Climb and Goron Mines, and also the third-person claw shot clips, and Pogate skipping Arbiter's Grounds, and that kind of stuff. But the overall structure of the route is pretty much the same still. So thanks for the good luck comics. Hope that you are doing well too. That's true. I guess in 2020 we did buy bombs. At least we stole bombs from Isa. We didn't buy them. So thanks for the good luck, Asher. Who's my favorite dancer? I think I have a favorite dancer. Doing alright, you've been very productive this week. Nice. Thanks for the good luck, Corey Elf. They got a lot of rupees in that grass. So that was nice. I mean, we did do a run yesterday. It was just a Skyward Sword randomizer run. That was also a race. You're talking about actual yesterday. The race actually at least went well in my favor since I won. Oh, really, Bo? We're doing this? Oh, come on. This is like the worst possible starting combo. Wow, that sucks. Maybe he will be nice this time. Surely. Oh, also getting the bad start again. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I chose the one wrong time to slap out of all of that. Bo really does not get a cookie. Absolutely atrocious. Why would you do this to us, Bo? We lost 49 seconds to Bo. Thanks, Bo. Alright, Bram, we'll see you later. Thanks for the good luck. Thanks for the good luck as well, Gway for Link. I mean, predicting Bo's moves isn't really something that I think would be possible. Because Sploosh Kaboom, the only reason you can kind of do it is because, like, where the, like, ships appear on the board is kind of, like, it gives you a lot more information than just what previous moves Bo has done. Like, it would take a long time to figure out where you are in the RNG sequence. Like, just given what Bo's previous moves were, most likely. Because there could also be other things in the room that call RNG, which, if there are, then, like, the amount of RNG that changes between each of Bo's moves isn't going to be consistent. Whereas in Wind Waker, there isn't anything that calls the RNG function between the Sploosh Kaboom board generations. Yeah, unfortunately, the Wii U Pro Controller does not have gyro aiming. Rather unfortunate. Alright, well, this segment was pretty good. So thanks for the good luck, the Saint. And thank you very much, Kimi, for the 4 months of Prime. Thank you for the good luck as well. Yeah, we would have been back in the green if Bo was nicer, but unfortunately he was not. Alright, good first phase. Say there was some super bow RNG setup which made bows super fast. What do I think would be the max length of it so it was feasible to go in runs? I mean, it would probably have to be something you could do very fast, because, like, most of the time you don't lose more than maybe, like, 15 or 20 seconds to bow RNG. Like, losing over 20 seconds to bow RNG is rare enough that, like, if it took 20 seconds to set up the perfect bow RNG, I would not do it. I would just do bow regularly, and occasionally be 20 seconds faster. So the first phase of Morpheal, I think probably is expecting the player to not do a quick spin, because doing a quick spin does enough damage to just get to the second phase immediately, but if you do a single slash and the eyeball goes back in, then Morpheal starts throwing out the, like, piranha fish, or, like, the water bomb fish, which make it a lot harder to properly hit the eyeball. Dang, no sub 130 lake bed. Unfortunate. So thanks for the good luck, Nephora. Midna's Lament is the best Zelda song. It is a very good one. I don't know if I would say it's the best in my opinion, but it's definitely way up there. Alright, apes. Hope that the exam tomorrow goes well. I wish you good luck with it. Hope that you get good sleep. Yeah, I've heard that playing this song on piano is pretty difficult. I have never played the piano, though, so I have no actual experience regarding this matter. Ah, darn it, I should have been closer. That's my mistake. So hello, Tacky Cosplay. is going alright. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of time to bow this run. Kinda sucks, but... oh well, that does just happen sometimes. Oh, really? We got a slip. Well, that sucks. Now we're gonna be more like 55 seconds behind or something. It's not great. What's the worst TPHD RNG I can recall that I've had? Probably the time that I lost 1 minute and 20 seconds to Puppet Zelda. I went into Puppet Zelda 1 minute and 16 seconds ahead and came out 4 seconds behind. That was fun. Well, the, like, Death Sword flying up into the ceiling I don't think is RNG at all. It's definitely not intended. Obviously, but... Yeah. Also, thanks for the congrats and for the good luck, Fubuki-ni. Peskiest enemy in Twilight Princess? Chilfos can be pretty pesky. I think I would probably say the ghost rats. Most likely. Realistically, can this run be brought back? I mean, I would say so, yeah. But it is going to depend on how well early Snow Peak and, like, Pogate Skip go. Did I miss the rupees? Yeah, I did miss the rupees. Alright, Lux, we'll see you later. Hope you have a good night. Alright, here we go. Time for Stupid Trick. be too far back. Well, of course, that other Wolfos had to come in and steal the Midna target also. So that would have worked if that other Wolfos hadn't decided to do that. They both ended up getting spawned in there. See, why couldn't we have had that happen? Alright, well. Unfortunately, I think that means this run is over. Which also will unfortunately conclude our attempts for today, because I'm tired, and I want food, so that's what I'm gonna go do. But thank you guys all very much for watching today. We will do more attempts tomorrow, where hopefully we don't lose 50 seconds on bow, because that was kind of dumb. So, yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.